Now that you've got your square strike wedge, I'm going to show you another type of shot you can use with this club. We've talked so much about how it's so balanced, it's so solid, it's a little bit heavier, this great sole really helps you. The one thing we haven't talked much about, we've given you a little bit longer grip. If you notice on some of the shorter shots I was hitting, I was choking down a little bit, which makes it a little bit easier to control for those little short chip shots. Here's one that's a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and grip it toward the end, but again, I'm going to use my putting stroke. Square, one piece, not a lot of movement. Now I'm going to choke it out. I'm not going to choke down as much because I want to hit it a little bit further. Back and through, and it just goes right up at the hole. This is so simple chipping this way. You're not having to think about how you're going to hinge your wedge, worrying about hitting the leading edge into the ground, hitting it chunky. It's all about using that same putter stroke, back and through. It's so simple. You just can kind of throw it. Once the head's so much heavier, it's going to help you release the club at the target. You can just hit it any old way. One-handed, just throw it in there. It's going to go up there pretty close to the hole. The loft is 45 degrees. It's much more upright, very much like your putter. But the key is it's been designed so that as you take it straight back and straight through, the club face stays square. It doesn't rotate like your normal wedge does. So if you can get the thing back and through, I guarantee you're not going to be more than 4 or 5 feet offline ever. It's just controlling the distance. You can do anything. Just take it back, throw it in there. I chunked that one, but because of this sole, it slid right off and you're going to be 8 feet short instead of 40 feet short. All because of the anti-chunk sole. It's wider, it's beveled, the leading edge has been ground down so nothing digs. It just slides right off the turf. You can't hit it fat. You can try as much as you want to. Throw it in there, dig it, it still comes out really solid every single time. It won't dig like your sand wedge or pitching wedge. If I make the same idea, the same kind of shot there with my pitching wedge or sand wedge, and I go down after it, it's going to dig. You no telling what's going to happen. So it's simpler, it's more fun, you're going to be more relaxed, and because of that, you're going to be more consistent, and you're going to start making some chips once in a while, and for sure, you're going to get the ball up and in to save some pars.